Hey guys, today I'm gonna be showing her something. We're switching it up a little bit. You also might have noticed the screen's a little bit different. Today I'm showing her Josh Wolf Wee Jokes. Get into it.
So here's what we've been doing. We've been doing and by the way, I'm super high. You want to know something? You are too.
Me too.
Yeah.
Not as high as him, that's for fucking sure.
People ask if we get high together. We don't get high together, but we've been high in the same spot a lot.
Example A.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah.
Keep going. You were
Okay.
talking.
My turn. My turn.
Yeah. Maybe
Is it my turn? Is it my turn?
Should I take the reins?
You gotta turn that on. Yeah.
Okay.
He was zoning out. He missed the whole conversation.
Well, yeah. I know what that's like.
Yeah. Alright, we'll get back into it.
No, wait, this is not a fucking Carrie Underwood song, dude. I got it. All right. I want to tell you something. The edible hit.
Welcome to the fucking party.
Can I tell you something? You know what I like about drugs? Drugs can hit you a lot of things, but
I was gonna say this.
I can't stand when people take edibles. They don't do anything for nobody.
They don't really do anything for me either. Don't get me wrong.
Like if you can get something off of an edible, good for you. It can't do nothing for me. My tolerance is way too high.
Do you know what it does for me? It makes me want to work out.
That's weird.
That's all it does for me though.
Well,
I don't feel
I used to
nothing.
work at a gym, so.
But I could use it as a pre-workout. I could use it.
I used to work at a gym, and there's a few people that I know that use weed as a pre-workout. But if you take edibles and they do something for you, power to you. They do nothing for me. I think it's just
I
a
don't
waste
really
of
take
money.
I don't really take them because of that. Because it don't do nothing for me. I don't want to work out when I'm doing weed. It's just not what I want to do. You know, I'm supposed to be relaxing. All right, you want to mute it?
they can hit you one of two ways, right? You can either be like, oh, you feel it? I kind of feel it. Yeah, it's kind of creeping up on me. I kind of feel it. Do you feel it? Yeah, I kind of feel it. Or they can just go, I'm fucking high right now. You know what I mean? That's what just happened to me.
Just got punched in the face.
Yeah. This dude, no, he's not eating my edibles anymore.
No, I've learned my lessons with edibles. I'm more of a smoker than I am an edible taker. So I don't know. I'm on my second blunt of the day, something like that.
I could smoke you under the table.
You could smoke me under the table?
I could smoke you under the table.
That is false. I know that's false.
I could smoke. Now, I will tell you,
You have rules. You don't smoke until after 8 p.m. I'm smoking when I fucking wake up. Like, there's no competition in that.
I will
Say something.
That's me. I smoke. I smoke right when I wake up, and then right before I go to bed. But I'm usually like that. I probably if I'm by myself, I'll only smoke 2 blunts a day or one. Or in the morning because this is what I usually do. I roll up 1 blunt. I'll smoke half in the morning, and then I'll go throughout my whole day just fine. And then when I go to bed, I'll smoke the other half, and then I'm good. But when I'm with other people, I'm smoking multiple back to back, back to back. But when I'm by myself, I'll smoke a half and I'll smoke the other half.
See, I'm a social smoker.
Yeah.
I don't I never really cared to smoke by myself.
I love smoking by myself. I entertain myself more.
I'm not saying I won't. Like, if I want to sleep good, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I don't care what's
I
going
mean,
on.
I do it just for me to sleep. Because
Yeah.
I have problems sleeping.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'll smoke like 1 blunt by myself. I'll smoke a half. Not even the whole half. Like maybe like a
third of it.
third or a fourth. And I'll sit and I'll watch 6 episodes of any anime show, or I'll read a whole book, which I'm constantly doing. Like I'll do anything just smoking off that little bit. And then I'll smoke the rest whenever I feel like it. But if I'm with other people, I'll roll up multiple and I'll smoke multiple. But other than that,
Okay, play it.
Say weed is different now. I have friends of mine my age who are like, you look like you're having a good time out there smoking weed. I'm like, I am.
It's fucking
And they're
great.
like, I haven't smoked in a decade. I'm going to get back in. I'm like, this is not the weed to jump back in.
No.
This is the wrong weed to be like, because they name it. They name it now. It was just used to be called weed. And now it's like Alaskan Thunderfuck. You're like, what the hell is about to happen?
Yeah, that's the kind of shit that like glues you to a wall.
Hey man, you want to try some of this Alaskan Thunderfuck?
I don't know.
Would
There
you
was-
try it?
I would try it. Listen, babe, I had one called Black Widow and White Widow, and I got them so like personally, White Widow's better than Black Widow.
Those sound familiar. I think I've probably had them.
But I don't know. Like I've walked into a smoke shop and saw one of them named it fucking strawberry milk. What about
Strawberry
it is
milk.
strawberry milk? What about it is strawberry and what about it is milk?
Now, did it have like
No, I didn't even want
strawberry essence?
No, I didn't even want to smell it. I didn't want to go near it. Because I didn't know what kind of strain it was. I didn't want to know nothing about it. I just
Strawberry
saw the
milk is a
name.
weird flavor, but strawberry.
Strawberry milk is amazing.
I'm not saying it. I'm saying it's weird for weed.
For weed, yes.
But strawberry would be kind of nice.
Yeah. But at the same time, it's very...
Cat's at the door again.
Yeah, Tater and... Poor
She just threw herself at that
She
door.
threw herself at the door.
I know they won't be able to hear it, but she just threw herself at that door.
Yeah, Tater is one of the cats.
She don't like to close doors.
She doesn't like closed doors when she wants them open. And if she sees an open door that she doesn't want open, she closes it. That's just how she works. And if she can't see us
She wants
anywhere
to see
in the
us.
house, she's going to find us. And if she knows if we're behind a closed door, she's going to fling herself at it until she opens
She's
it.
been trying to come here the whole time.
The whole time.
All right, let's get back to it.
And have you need help getting home kind of shit.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I don't need that.
I don't need that in my life anymore either.
Jacob and I, we both smoke weed, but we don't smoke weed together. But we've been high in the same place a lot. So, and I don't know, by the way, that's a weird line for me. Like, look, I smoke weed, he's a grown up, he can smoke weed, but for whatever reason, I don't want to smoke weed with him. Yeah, you don't have to clap, I just think I get better weed. I don't want him smoking my weed, so...
They don't want to get him too messed up because he thinks he has trash weed.
I mean,
He's like, you're smoking that brick weed.
I mean, I've done that to a few people before too.
Not surprised.
Like,
You've been smoking for a long time, so
yeah,
that'll happen.
yeah. I do that to some people too.
I had some people I went to school with that thought that they could smoke me under the table. They smoked with me one time and they done. They
At
done
some
after
point-
20 minutes of passing it around. And it's
Before
their stuff. They just can't.
I
just
got
couldn't
my
hang.
new weed guy, my old weed guy before he died and everything else, I used to gatekeep the fuck out of him. I wouldn't tell anybody who he is, his contact, nothing. I used to
Only my weed
gatekeep
guy.
him.
This weed
I
guy
would
right here.
gatekeep the fuck out
Weed
of
guy
him.
right here. He's mine, not yours. You can't buy his stuff. Only me.
I gatekeep the fuck out of him.
I'm his only customer. All right.
And I work too hard to smoke his shitty weed, so... Yeah, I know you guys are like, that's a good parent. No, I'm just a cheap fuck and I want my weed. I remember when weed first got legal in LA, and you know when they make things legal, but you're like, but how legal? I mean, legal for some people, but not legal for everybody, you know? And so I remember when I would buy my weed, I'd put it on the passenger seat of the car. And so one day, boo, I get pulled over, right? Because I would just buy the weed, it's legal. And he pulls me over and I'm like, woo, we're gonna find out how legal it is. Right? So I'm like, okay. The guy comes up and he's got his light and he shines it in my face and he sees the weed and he goes, license and registration. I go, yes, sir. And he goes, do you know why I pulled you over? I said, no, sir. And he said, you rolled through that stop sign back there. Are you high, son? And I said, officer, you've never smoked weed before, have you? Because if I was high, I wouldn't have rolled through that stop sign. I would have stopped fucking 40 feet before it, like. I might have got out of the car and walked up to the fucking stop sign. It's busy, busy, busy up here. I also have a real annoying habit when I smoke weed in the car. I sing very loudly, like I'm performing in front of 50,000 people. Do you all do that? Yeah. Now let me ask you, the songs that I like to sing the most are what I call guilty pleasure songs, which is a song you want to sing, but you won't sing until you roll up your window so nobody else can hear you singing the song. Do you all have any guilty pleasure songs you want to admit to? What you got? Slave by Britney.
Guilty pleasure? What's your guilty pleasure song? I can tell you mine.
What's it?
No. To be fair. Right? I'm not going to roll up the window. I don't care what people think.
Yeah.
But guilty pleasure song of mine, at least recently, like this is probably what I'd be listening to. I'd be listening to Hollywood Undead, right? Everywhere I go. And I don't care who hears it. But I listen to all types of music. But I sing all my music loud. That's the thing. You know how I am. I sing. If I know the song, I am singing it. You're going to hear my voice in it.
So mine is a little bit more about me. I really like Cupcake. So her song CPR.
You gonna roll up the window? No. Shit, I don't care.
You
Let
don't
them
know
hear
the
it.
song. You
I
don't
don't
know
know
the
the
song.
song. I don't know the
You
song.
don't know it. To show it to you.
Hey, that could be your next reaction for me.
Oh God.
I'm serious. That
You
could be your
wanna-
next reaction for me.
Okay.
I can react to that next
We can
week.
listen to a lot of Cupcake.
Because I've never heard it. I don't even know who Cupcake is. Don't explain it. Don't explain it. Explain it to me when we react to it.
Okay.
All right, let's get back.
Britney Spears? Yeah. What's that? What'd you say? Yo, I would love to see you just belting out some Adele, dude. Hey, you want to give me a couple bars real quick? You want to give me a couple bars? Never mind, I found someone like you. Do you look in the mirror when you do it too? I got nothing but you. Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I love Josh Wolf. I gotta show you a lot. He doesn't do as much comedy as I wish he did. But his stuff is hilarious.
He's funny.
He's just a funny guy. And he's got sons that play instruments. That's why he got into like the music and stuff. That's stuff that they might not know about that are watching, but yeah. Yeah.
I like Adele though.
Oh yeah.
Adele's amazing.
Oh, I'd listen to that too. Driving down the street, high as fuck, listening to Adele. I might
listen to
play.
Adele high. I'll start crying.
I might
It's
play.
Make an accident.
I might play the metal version of one of the songs. So
What song?
which one was it? Hello. Or is that not by Adele?
Be
That's
quiet.
by Adele, isn't it? You know
Be
you
quiet.
probably listened to it.
Yes. Be quiet. I heard
There's
it
a metal-
once.
There's a metal version of Adele Hello. Yo, they kill it. They kill it. Look it up. Look it up. If you're into metal, look it up.
Don't forget me. I think I remember you say. You know what I'll tell you what my guilty pleasure song is. And by the way, I learned guilty pleasure songs from my dad. My dad, he never knew the words to any of the songs either, which made it fun to listen to him. And his favorite guilty pleasure song was Total Eclipse of the Heart. Like he'd be in the front seat fucking up those words, just. He'd be like, turn around, every now and then I get a little bit closer, and there's someone in the yard. You're like, that's not the word. That's not the word to any song.
That's not the word. Oh. Oh, I'm a cry. Oh, that's funny. That's really funny. Oh, I'm kind of happy she was muted there. You should have heard that laugh. It was, you can see how she laughed. Picture it. Picture it in your mind.
They know how I laugh because when I laugh, the mic goes, you know what? I'm going to act like I can't hear. Doop.
It mutes you. I love comedy. She loves comedy.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay. I showed her a short of him playing the guitar of a song that he made, and it's a messed up song. And I was like, okay, what am I gonna show her? You know what? I'm gonna show her some Josh Wolf. And then I saw this one, and I'm like, I'm gonna show her this one. All right, let's get back to it.
Song ever in the history of songs. Yo, so my guilty pleasure song, Wrecking Ball. By who? Did you say by who? Miley motherfucking Cyrus. There's more. There's one by Eric Church. Yeah. I will tell you something right now. If you tell me that you don't like Wrecking Ball by Miley Cyrus, I will tell you you're a fucking liar. That is a jam. So I was high at the drive-thru at Taco Bell. Surprise. And Wrecking
I was high at the drive-thru with Taco Bell. Surprise!
I mean, that's not really.
I'm not a big Miley Cyrus fan, but that song is good. It's funny. The video is funny, but the song's not bad.
No. I'm not gonna hold you. That era of Miley really scared me. Because it was her quote-unquote that people call her rebel
It's
era.
when she first started changing into who she is now. It was the beginning.
I think it was like after her divorce with her husband.
That'll do it, I'm sure.
I can't remember, right? It was like considered her rebel era or something like that. But this version of Miley now, from then until now, like,
I don't really know
I
any
like it.
other songs. I don't really listen to her. I've heard some.
Listen, I was a down hard Miley.
But I know Wrecking Ball. That's one of them that was a hit.
I was a down hard Miley fan ever since she popped her little face on fucking Hannah Montana. Because we were about the same age when she was on Hannah Montana.
Don't get me wrong. I loved Hannah Montana. I love the show.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
that was my shit growing up.
Like, you know, I got a sibling that's a sister. I've watched some Hannah Montana.
Like, shit, me and my best friend, we'll be busting out a random Hannah Montana song. We'll sing the whole chorus and in like the first few lines of the verse, and then we'll start busting out laughing. And then we'll be like, you know what? Fuck it.
Fuck it. All right, let's get back to it.
Wrecking Ball came on, and I started to sing like I was in front of 50,000 people. I was like, it came in like a wrecking ball. I never hit so hard in love. All I wanted was to break your walls, and all you ever did was wreck me. Yeah, you wrecked me. Oh, I was fucking murdering it.
He has a good voice. He has a good voice.
I felt that at the end.
Like, he has a good voice. I think if he decided to do rock music,
Not rock music.
instead of, I'm telling you, he could have done rock music.
No.
He could have.
No,
What kind of music do you think he should have done?
no.
If he did music.
Slow jams, R&B, maybe blues. That's what his voice is given, not rock
I could see it for blues.
or
R&B, no.
R&B. Yes. Oh yes.
I
Oh,
don't think
yes.
So.
I put that on Stephen Anita Smith that he can do R&B.
Oh, I'm not saying he can't do it. I just don't think that would be his niche. And by the way, when she says the Steve Anita Smith, American Dad.
Listen to the person that voice acts. I know you're a real life singer. I don't know what genre you do, but you need to drop a Stephen Anita Smith self-titled album in Steve's voice, please. Please, that's all we ask. That's all we ask. Give me some Stephen Anita Smith. Thank you.
She really likes the songs he does on American Dad. I
Oh,
like
my
them too.
theme song is Daddy's Gone. Like, that's my theme song. That's my song. That is my song.
It really is. It really is. But yeah, if we're watching American Dad and Steve starts singing, she wants everything else to be quiet.
I love me some Stephen Anita
If the
Smith.
cats are fighting, she wants me to pause it so she can break up the cats quick before she listens to Steve. Like, she wants everything quiet. She don't want to hear a cricket. Alright, I'm gonna play it.
And then I just heard, would you like to order something, sir? Because I was so high, I forgot to roll out the fucking window. But I had been high at the drive-thru for 20 minutes. You're goddamn right, I would like to order something. I would like a grilled stuffed burrito, please. Absolutely. Anything for Miley? Hey, fuck you, just get me the burrito.
When I was in high school, the dude who sold
Anything for Riley? Fuck you, give me the burrito. At least they knew who he was referencing.
Yeah.
me weed, realized how dumb I was, and he had me convinced the more seeds, the better, because you can plant your own. So I showed my older brother. I opened my top drawer. I go, hey, man, look at this. And he goes, what? And I had a fucking bags and bags of sandwich bags of weed, of like the seeds. And I go, he's been selling me seeds instead of the weed because he likes me. And he was like, he goes, what's the game plan? Even if you could grow weed with that, what are you going to?
He sold you the seeds instead of the weed? Like, I get if he sold you weed with seeds in it. Some people do that. You know what I mean? But you're just selling them the
Some
seeds?
people get annoyed when they find like a seed or something in it. And I
Oh,
was just like,
don't get me wrong. I've smoked weed without seeds, and I've smoked weed with seeds.
Yeah.
I prefer it without seeds, but if they're seeds, we just pick them out. It's not that big of a deal.
it's
And
really
if you get
not.
a
And
seed,
there's some
it might have a
people,
smell to it when you smoke it, but it's not a big deal.
yeah.
It's
And
not.
even like there's some things that some people don't know, but this is why I am a pothead and I follow other potheads. You can take the stems and the seeds and put it in like a tea thingy and then like steam it in water and make your own infused tea.
You confuse your tea. Like, I could see it.
And people get mad because they're like, oh, fucking seeds. And then you throw them out and you don't realize you can turn that into tea.
Could you ground them up and use it as a spice?
Yeah.
No need for oregano no more. Here's some pot seed.
Oregano.
That was the joke. Okay, I'm gonna get back to playing it.
Plant it in the fucking backyard with mom's tomatoes, you dumb fuck. You can't do
Just
that.
out of curiosity, round of applause, people who smoke weed.
Let me say something else. You think those are your mom's tomatoes. You think they're tomatoes. People mistaking that. Your mama already got weed plants. You just think they're tomatoes.
Listen, this table over here, you guys didn't have to clap. Everybody knows you're holding right now. Dude with the backward baseball hat trying not to look at me and make eye contact. Yeah, everybody is waiting for you to break the weed out. We know you have it in your pocket. Yeah, okay. By the way, when you're that high, it's super uncomfortable when everyone's looking at you, isn't it? He's like, oh, this is the worst. Dude, you ready for this? Okay. So I like to fly high, man. I like to fly high. You're so high. I fucking love this dude. He's like, maybe if I don't say anything, he won't see me.
Is that a Yoda backpack? Can I see it? Oh, we gotta put it here.
He got a Grogu backpack. Or Baby Yoda. It's not actually Baby Yoda. His name is Grogu. But it's Baby Yoda.
It sounds like
Would you want a backpack of Grogu?
no.
I mean, you don't even really know Star Wars.
No. I do want a mini backpack, but not that one.
Which one do you want?
We gotta go to the store and look.
Okay.
But
I mean, we gotta go to the mall at some point anyways.
but what was I play? I forgot what I was gonna play.
Okay, let's just play it then.
Yeah, is there weed in there right now? You have the weed, Mom? Okay, good. Yeah. But it's medical. Yeah. Yeah, I have medical too because I have, what's that called? No, an addiction.
When was the first time you realized that he was doing drugs?
When I stole his weed?
That was a pretty good hint. Yeah.
Might be.
I'm pretty sure that's one of his sons, by the way. I'm pretty sure that's one of his sons.
Or a nephew. I don't know. He
No,
looks-
I'm pretty sure that this is his
if
son.
that's his son, he looks like his mama, not his daddy, and I say that.
Well, you remember what his wife looks like?
No.
Oh. Well,
No.
in that short that I showed you, it was his wife sitting there.
No.
But-
no.
Yeah. Well, I think that's his son.
Or a nephew or a friend, because it
Well,
don't look like him.
I just know for Father of the Year, which is one of his stand-ups, he had his son playing drums, and I'm pretty sure it was this guy. Right? So I think it is, but I don't know for a fact. Don't quote me on it. It's been a while since I've watched Josh Wolf. Like, I just happened to go on a short, and I was like, I want to show her this now. All right, let's get back to it.
Might be that time.
You know when you get so high, you just start taking off your clothes?
Yeah. I was just in bed in my Hanes underwear, just sitting there twiddling my thumbs, and he walked in, and I go, "Can you hear this?"
He was like, can you hear this? I'm like, no.
I swear to God, I thought I was saving the world or some shit.
Yeah. Definitely.
The way that I found out he smoked weed, we were walking my dog, right? And he was, how old are you?
I probably told you a year or two after I started, so I was probably 16.
We're walking
I
the
was going
dog.
to tell him right away. What are you talking about?
Walking my dog, and he looks at me and he goes, "Hey, I'll go tell you something." And I go, "What's up?" He goes, "I smoke weed." And I go, "Okay. Well, can we talk about this when I'm not high?"
We both.
Can we talk about this when I'm not high? Bad timing, son. Don't talk to me about it now. Even if that's his nephew. But yeah, with the way it sounded, that's his son, I think.
No.
All right.
Both found out the same night that
Yeah,
both of us
yeah,
smoked
yeah.
weed, which was weird.
But I'm having a good time. Now let me ask you one other question, just so I know. Getting into is weed legal here? No. You know where it is legal? In my hotel room. This shit is real legal there. It's real legal. So last year, I'm here.
All right, guys. That was the end of it. What did you think?
It was good. He's funny. Yeah, he's funny. I mean, yeah, he's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's your opinion on it?
Yeah,
He's funny.
he's funny.
I might show you some more of his stuff sometime. There's not a lot of compilations of his stuff. I kind of had to search a little bit, and then I just chose this one because it was an actual compilation of his stuff. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. You want to tell them your thing?
Drink your veggies, eat your water.
Drink your veggies, eat your water. Have
Bye.
a good one, guys.